Hey, what's up, fellas? After Hours Fantasy Football League podcast episode.
I feel like like I've done this before, bro. I don't know. I'm getting this weird deja vu.
I'm your host, Big Dasky, the one and only brother Jesky, and I got my main man here with me, co-host Mr. Art. How you feeling,
Dude,
Art?
I'm feeling good, bro. It's early in the day, so I got some energy.
All cylinders are working.
They're all firing.
Well, I hope that I can break that W column, bro, because I'm 0 2.
Sheesh, sheesh. Dask, if you are the three-time
Gosh,
tomato champ, dude, oh my God, bro.
that's like I'm making history, bro, right? It's like everyone will talk about me in the seasons to come. They're like, damn, remember that guy? He was consistent.
If you die before me, I'll make sure to mention it in your funeral. Like, this guy really sucked at a
Just
lot
have
of things.
everybody tomato my casket. Ah,
We still won't hit you because we fucking suck at that shit. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, dude,
oh
but you
man.
gotta get the dub out. You gotta get the dub out.
I think this is my week. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Um, you know what I'm not feeling good about is
Uh,
Trey Lance's ankle broken.
oh,
I don't know if it
Jesus
was
Christ.
both ankles or all three ankles, I think, but he ain't coming back.
He broke his third leg. Hey, that boy's
Third
blessed.
leg. I feel bad for Trey Lance, but we'll see what kind of fantasy implications we have there. Jimmy Garoppolo takes under center. I hear everyone saying that this is going to improve the passing game, target Debo Samuel. The rise for Brandon Ayuk is there. The running game. Everyone's super excited. San Francisco's going to win the Super Bowl, is what I'm hearing everyone
Oh man.
say. Other news, Mike Evans suspended. I saw the short video clip. It looked
What
like
happened?
somebody's talking to Tom Brady, and then he like comes off the sideline and like charges and bumps the guy. I don't know who it is, Latimer or something like that. Hits him. The guy doesn't fall down. There's no punches thrown, but
It's a player on player incident.
player on player. I think it's I don't know who the
Soft.
other guy is. Maybe he's like a linebacker or something, but apparently he told Brady, "We all know where your wife's going at night and that's why you're having issues." And I don't know if that's what
What?
it said. I don't know if that's what he said.
I was like, damn, boy.
According
All
to
right.
TMZ Sports, this is what but suspended one game, it's chump change, bro. But he is gonna miss out on $62,222.
Hey,
What would you
well,
buy with $62,000 right now, Art? One purchase.
that's that's a lot of candy. That's a lot of candy, dude.
That's
I
a
have
lot
a
of
sweet tooth,
six. It's a
and
lot of six.
similar. What a crackhead is to cocaine, I might beat Halloween candy, bro.
What's
So,
your favorite Halloween candy?
dude, I don't know. It's not my. I don't think it's my favorite, but worth noting is that I really do like candy corn. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think a lot of people. It's kind of like a traditional candy, like a Halloween candy, and people
yeah,
might not like it, but it's just part of the tradition to get that type of candy.
totally.
But I enjoy it. So
Yeah.
that, and if I could choose one candy, it'd be the little Nerds boxes. Great. Oh, all
Ooh.
right. Get me that for Christmas.
I always like the Nerds box. I try to open it from both sides and then just get it out
Damn,
of there.
bro. That's
Get it
how
out
you're one of
of
my
there.
good friends. We like simultaneously did the same thing. Ram it down my throat.
Speaking of ramming it down the throat, Tua.
Oh,
Tua comes in, stud of the week. Tua
start of
was
the week.
down, I think they were down 28-3 going into the fourth quarter. Don't know the schematics of everything, but basically puts up 469 yards passing, breaks records, 6 touchdowns. In the fantasy
Man,
world, what did that translate to? He was on your bench. How many points?
bro, he's on my bench, man. Damn. 62 points he put up. Yeah, crazy, crazy
That's
numbers. I
like
wonder if Is that a record you think? I know we don't have the
Um,
stat off top, but that's got to be way up there. Maybe somewhere
it's
close
definitely
to
up there.
the Patrick Mahomes era, like when he
Yeah.
first came on and was like 50, 40, 50 points every week.
I feel like I've seen a 70-point performance, but I'd have to go back and check to see who that was.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I mean, crazy, crazy game. I think he connected twice to Tyreek Hill on long deep balls, and so I'm excited. I'm excited about Miami's team. I'm excited about I'm a big deep ball kind of guy.
yeah.
That's Tyreek Hill.
So
That's awesome.
what I've always wondered, maybe I don't know if you thought about this too, but like, how would you feel if I don't know if there is an option, but if your bench players are like outscoring your starters, would you be cool? Like, I know you'd like it when it behooves you, right? When it's good for you.
Right.
But how would you feel if we could switch, like, oh shit, my bench, if it gave you like an option to say,
Mhm.
okay, you
Mhm.
get one time to insert this guy, you can make the change.
Yeah.
Uh, how would you feel about that? Would you
I
like that
mean,
or not?
I think I'd be into it. I think, or
Yeah.
maybe if it was just like total points, including your bench,
Yeah.
then you're
Okay.
like, you're really trying to build your bench up?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Man, that'd be interesting. That'd be a
Because I would,
good way to do it.
but see, like maybe if they put like, if we could do that and it'd be like, before the half, if you decide
Yeah,
to change him, you can.
yeah,
Because Tua, it was the second half that he blew up. So who knows if I would have said like, yeah, go ahead, let's switch him out.
totally. It's
Yeah,
easy in hindsight where it's like, well, I would have
for
done
sure.
all these things. They were like, who's got Lamar Jackson? He's got 55 points. Why do you have him on the bench? I'm like, bro, he's like, you didn't know he was going to put up 55 points. Come on. You didn't know he was going to have an 80-yard rushing touchdown. If not, for sure I would have played him. Are you kidding me?
Why? What was the reasoning behind that? Because you did
I
bench
mean,
him,
I
right?
had Jalen Hurts and I was just, I got the W in that league, but so I'm trying to
Okay.
trade off Lamar Jackson. He's gonna do well. And so I mean, we'll see
And
what
what's that?
happens.
That's the second. That's Joey's league.
Joey's league, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Where I'm
Uh,
0-2 also.
oh no,
No,
Dasky! What
I've
the
won one game there. I'm 1-1. I'm one.
heck?
There was a time last year, I think I was like last place in both leagues. I was like,
This is not a coincidence.
this is not going on. This is not a coincidence. This is definitely not a coincidence. I mean, you're always looking for that stud. Tua was the stud this week. Sometimes you draft him, sometimes you add him on the waiver wire. Sometimes you draft him, sometimes you add him on the waiver wire. And the
Mhm.
waiver wire can be gold sometimes for anybody.
Yeah.
I think I've
Uh,
picked up a couple of people on the wire where it's been like totally worth it.
yeah.
Sometimes you're trying your best. How is it? you know, Sometimes you have 10, 12 transactions and you don't know really what you're doing at one point or the other.
I,
But
I would say that's Joey because when I was looking at the league activity, Joey had like 85 moves, and it's only the second week. I was like, whoa. But like we'll get into that. But he's making some moves, dude. Joey's on
hey,
the hunt.
that's being a good fantasy manager, is making those moves.
There you go. Yes,
Waivers
sir.
went through Wednesday, 3:11 a.m. Number one waiver wire ad was Tyler Higbee. 24 ounces got Tyler Higbee. Dropped Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet's there's been some struggles there, but he might be, one man's trash, another man's treasure. And I think that Curtis Samuel was another good pickup that I saw on here. Cole
Hey,
Beasley, yeah.
real quick. Is Cole Komet? Is it pronounced Komet or is it like pneumonia?
Oh, I have no idea. I think it might just be Cole.
Maybe there's no K. Maybe it's just Cole Met. Because I don't know. Just
Cole
something I
B.
noticed. I'm like pneumonia.
He's a man. He's a man.
All right.
Cole Beasley. I
Well,
think Cole Beasley just recently signed with the Bucks, maybe, and that's where his name's surfacing now. So someone thought they'd pick him up. Jerry's World. Um,
Jerry, he's real smart. This guy thinks he's real smart.
yeah, yeah. Myself, I got in the action a little late, but I got Brian Robinson, who may or may not even play this year. Who knows? Guy got shot a couple of times, and
Oh, that's right. That's right. You picked him up solely off of street cred.
street cred. I mean, if you got shot, I want you on my fantasy team, dude. You know, Plaxico Burris, if he was
Where's
around,
Flexible Burst when you
come
need
on
him, though,
over,
man?
bro. I know you keep that heater on you. That's what I'm
You
going
know what? We're talking about comics while we're on the subject. Add Mike Vick, bro. Let's do this.
You know what? Give me Aaron Hernandez right now.
That boy, bring him out.
Grave
Oh my
digger, bro.
god.
I'll be digging that
Oh,
grave.
dude, that
Hey,
boy's celebration was the literal translation of his life, dude. And everyone was like, "Yeah!" And that guy was like, "I'm gonna fucking bury you." Okay.
uh,
Jesus Christ.
he means that, right? And
Right? Like he's not joking.
but yeah, I mean, there's waiver wire pickups. Whoever's not on the team is available to pick up.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
think? What are you thinking about picking up Cooper Rush, bro?
Cooper, dude, the Cowboy savior. I don't know, bro. Cowboy savior. I don't know, bro. I didn't see last week's game. We won. He was at the helm, so but it wasn't a high scoring game either, right? So
Yeah,
I think it was like multiples of 3 every time I checked. So I think the all-star of the Cowboys is once again the kicker. I think. I don't know. I could be mistaken.
probably true. Cowboys move into 1-1. I think they're traveling to the Giants, who are 2-0, surprisingly.
Wow.
But they're going to take on the Giants. It's going to be a battle. I mean, I guess I'm a Cowboys fan at heart, growing up in Texas, but I don't know. They're not exciting. They're
Yeah,
not.
man.
They
They're
were
not. They're
exciting
not.
when Michael Irvin and all those other guys were there. But now
Dude,
it's
the most exciting thing about the Cowboys is the stadium. I was in Vegas this
exciting.
past weekend and I got to see. I passed by the Raiders Stadium.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
bro, it's sick. It's sick. Yeah,
I was in Seattle and I got to see like the Seahawks stadium. Ooh,
yeah.
that I was like, okay, this is
It's open like it's got a
yeah,
sunroof. Like it's
it's
a
open.
field, isn't it? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
We
cool.
went to go see a concert in the Sunken Gardens where the Dolphins play. That looks like
Dope
it's
too. Well,
loud.
that's a newer stadium, isn't it? The Dolphin Stadium is newer. Yeah, I think it is. I believe it's a few years old. I think they were trying to make it like Dallas had made theirs, and then I remember that there's a stadium. I'm pretty sure it's the Dolphins. They made the new stadium, and it was like same shit, like
Mm,
$1 million worth of art
mm,
in some of the spots and aquariums and all this crazy
yeah.
stuff. So
It's
I'm sure.
not a football stadium, but you know who has like a pretty badass arena is the
Mm.
Miami Heat. It's like all
Oh, okay.
white. It looks just
Sick.
reminds me of your car, bro. Just clean, white,
Hey,
just like
what?
I'm like, ooh, boy. And then it's like
Yeah.
on the beach.
Don't be don't be putting my business out like that, bro. The Euro Hawk, baby. Y'all don't know
Cream on
nothing
the
about
inside.
that. Yeah, yeah. The bloody guts, baby. Yeah,
I
but
don't know. The Cowboys sometimes I feel like they gotta, I feel like they gotta make some moves, bro. Jerry Jones
like
talks the talk, but he don't pull the trigger. We gotta make some
mm,
moves. To be a good manager, you gotta make moves, you gotta make it happen. And so we got some trade talk on the way. Making those
dang,
moves, making it happen.
dude. You know what?
Wednesday.
We there has to be some credit to this pod because we're pushing it, we're making it fun, and we're putting some pressure on people. And look at the shit that's going down. Woo wee!
I know week 3, we already got 2 blockbuster trades going down.
Damn,
Lot of
bro.
players switching teams. I participated in the first trade with Jerry's World. I'm sending them
Yeah,
Justin Herbert, Cordero Patterson. I think a starting running back, a top 5 quarterback, and I'm getting Stephon Diggs, who some may say
dang.
is the number 1 wide receiver, and Tony Pollard, who I think
Yo,
I don't know.
you need to make you
Ezekiel
need to
might
make
fall.
another trade, bro. Make another trade. Send me Stephon Diggs, and I give you the Miami quarterback in your hometown. How can you be in Miami and not have Tua, dude?
I
How can you
mean,
be in Miami and not have Tua?
let's make something happen for Tua and Tyreek Hill, and I'll trade away Jalen Hurts, and I'll
I
build
get it.
another team that way. This is,
Yeah.
it's exciting. It's
Yeah.
exciting. That was the first trade that went through last night, 11:27 p.m. And then waking up, another trade goes off. When I got the alert, I thought one of my other pending trades went through, and I was
You
excited.
were like, oh shit.
But we got Darrell Henderson, DJ Moore, Ezekiel Elliott all traveled to Jerry's World teams for Najee Harris and Michael Pittman. So the
Yeah,
complexion of Jerry's World is totally different.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Half his
he's
team
got
has
he's
changed.
got Herbert. He probably use Ezekiel Elliott in there. He's probably going to use a little bit of DJ Moore. I don't know what that's going to do with his final standings, but we'll check it out. We'll
Yeah,
see.
oh yeah, there we go. Well, I don't think since the trade hasn't gone through, maybe it didn't shift them at all. Or Jerry thinks he made great moves, and ESPN said you still suck because
Yeah,
he's still at number 10.
ESPN's like, maybe you just need a sneakers.
Yeah, yeah. You can go ahead and quit now. You know what, dude? Even if Joey gets last place, it's gonna be hard to hit his little ass, dude. If we couldn't fucking hit Joel, how the fuck are we gonna hit Joey, dude?
Yeah, definitely going to be one for the books. I mean, there's a lot of movement here after week 2. Some of the key movements to identify. So the bold and the dark is the final projection. Big DAC Energy from 8th place to 1st place. Huge. I mean, that's a huge jump, 7 spots. Another large jump we had in the opposite direction, Romo, right, from 1st place to 5th place.
Yeah,
I didn't really move
like
much. My team's not. I don't know. Maybe that trade will help me. Maybe ESPN will side with me. This has been projecting me high, and I'm still losing. So I don't know how much this really matters.
well,
But
these are the final standings,
yeah,
not necessarily the week to week scores, but
yeah, this
we'll
is
see
the
what happens.
projected final standings. Our current standings. We got Kaepernick, the future 1st place. Big Dak, El Panzone, both of them. Also, I mean, I guess you could say it's a 3-way tie for 1st. They're all 2-0. Then we got a 4-way tie for 2nd. We got Choke City, I Want to Play a Game, Game of Jones, NBK, all 1-1. And then we got 3 teams with donuts. Myself,
Ooh,
Jerry's World, 24 ounces. Um, you know, looking at the end of playoff percentage possibilities.
yeah,
We got a couple of people that are really high up there. 71% for Big DAC Energy, 68% for Kaepernick. So basically, it's saying they're a lock almost.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Again, this is only week 2. There's a lot of football to come through. There's a lot of
Yo,
football, a lot of injuries, a lot of games to be played.
something worth noting, dude. Out of the bottom 3, one of y'all is gonna maintain that donut, dude. Well, for sure, you might win, right? But Jerry's World and 24 ounces play each other, so one of those guys is gonna be eating Krispy Kreme for another week.
And
Ooh,
God, the battle of the bottom, right? Jerry's
yeah.
World, 24 ounces. I think
I'm
that
a bottom. I'm a bottom.
I'm a bottom. I think that might be our game of the week. Jerry's World, 0-2, 24 ounces. We're going to look at their breakdown. ESPN is projecting Joel at 105. Jerry's World's projected at 84. Now, this is
Ooh-wee.
likely
Oh, yeah,
his
that's gonna
team is going
change.
to be totally different, right? He doesn't have
Yeah,
Najee, he doesn't have Wilson, he doesn't have Pittman. So we'll see what his projection is after he plugs in all his folks and all his team players there. Should be a good one.
yeah, yep, yep, yep.
There is
One.
extra baggage on the line. There's an extra bet here. It's our
Oh, that's right.
fantasy football podcast, first ever fantasy call out. Jerry's World, 24 ounces. Jerry's huge Cowboys fan. Joel, Bear Down, huge Bears fan. The loser will
An
appear on
actual.
next week's.
He's actually the size of a bear. The
it's,
size of a bear.
it's like a small black bear, but still, definitely there.
Harmless.
When I see him, I get big and tall just because I want to make sure that I scare him
Yeah.
away.
You back away slowly.
But yeah, definitely going to be exciting to watch. The loser will hop onto the podcast wearing the opposing team's gear.
That's gonna be fun, dude. How is Joel gonna? You know what? Joel's a closet Cowboy fan. He's been to I don't know. He's been to more Cowboys games than me, so he has Cowboys gear. That's suspect, bro.
Yeah,
He likes to
yeah.
say he's from Chicago because he visited twice. Like, come on, bro.
He's got all the freshest Cowboys
the,
drip, and he
the
just wants to show off.
he has a collection of the worst Jordans ever, the twos. Oh my god. Dude. So he likes to say he's from Chicago.
Definitely. So that's going to be one of the games. Other games of the week we got going on. Big Dak Energy taking on Panson. Big Dak 2-0, Panson 2-0. Someone's getting their first loss here. Projected, we got Steve at 108. We got Romo at 99, but Romo did make some moves, so we'll see what the new
Yeah,
complexion of his team and how that holds up.
yeah.
Clearly, the advantage here goes to Steve. He has the advantage on running back, both the receivers, his flex, his defense. So, we'll see where that ends up come
Yep.
Monday night. Third game, we got Can't Predict the Future versus Natural Born Kylers. Both Kylers is 1-1 in seventh place. Ernest is 2-0 first place. Ernest has been putting up some points. His team's looking pretty solid. You highlighted that his position rank on most of his players is in the top 10, right?
Yeah, dude.
Quarterback
Look at that.
1,
Look at that.
running back 2, running back 6, receiver 5, tight end 1, inside the 10 defense, inside the 10 kicker.
That's
That's a recipe
pretty.
for victory.
Yeah, yeah, for
I
sure,
mean,
for sure.
those rankings are based off of points. The higher the ranking, the more points you're getting, but that's why they play the game. The ball can roll anyway. We'll see what happens. Maybe he's getting a little lucky, maybe not. Maybe he goes to 3-0, but he's got his work cut out for him. I think David's going to put up a fight. He's got Derrick Henry, Leonard Fournette. Amon-Ra St. Brown is on fire right now, that receiver from Detroit. So we'll see where that ball and where that lies.
We'll see what happens, dude, because if anyone knows how to lose, it's David. I'm barely starting to remember his name now that he got a win in. But don't forget, he's a toilet bowl champ, dude. All right, set the record for the amount of wins that didn't happen, which were zero.
That's
All right?
hard. That's hard to do. I think I might
That's
have
hard.
won a season with like maybe just 1 or 2 wins.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, we got Choke City, one of the higher projected games. But before we get into Choke City, let me get into Miami
Wow.
Texan 0-2 against Camacho 1-1, 103 versus 90. Camacho does that weird sneaky stuff where he's like, I'm not gonna put in my defense to make you think
like if we can't see his whole roster, he's like,
ah, I'm a mastermind.
Yeah, they're gonna think I forgot again.
Camacho, shout out to Camacho drafting from the hospital operating table. I thought was the highlight of the draft for me. Full scrubs, drafting.
He just wants a lawsuit. He just wants a lawsuit. Fuck it.
But we'll see. I made a couple of moves, so I'm gonna have Stephon Diggs in there. Hopefully he comes through. He's actually gonna be in Miami. Bills are playing the Dolphins, so I might try to sneak in there, get a couple of glimpses at the beast.
You won't have to refresh your phone. You're gonna see it and like you just calculate in your mind.
I think
Who was that?
I think that's Diggs.
Oh man, that should be cool though. If you attend, are you gonna take the kids or are you going solo dolo?
Nah, that's gonna be a solo mission, I think.
Dang, bro, don't get lost.
I took my daughter to a Miami Marlins game, and she was like,
"Get me the fuck out of here, Dad!
I don't want to be here." So I was like, "All right, well, I guess that we might have to revisit."
You're the worst dad ever.
She's like, "Give me a hot dog." But
no hot dogs for you.
But highest
burger, yes. Hot dogs, no. All right,
dogs, no, never. Don't you
never say that. Don't you ever put a hot dog in your mouth.
Highest projected game of the week, Choke City 109.
Bang, bang.
101 versus Rivas, Game of Jones 1-1, fourth versus sixth. Projected 109 to 105. Kind of a split on the advantages. Should be good. Should be a good one to watch. Patrick Mahomes is proving people wrong. Tyreek Hill coming off of a huge game.
Yep. What I'm worried about is McCaffrey hasn't had that powerful game that we're sometimes used to seeing him do. I know last year he was hurt, but years before that. So I'm like, damn it, this is I always think a few bad games and a player like McCaffrey is bound to blow up. So it's like,
Totally.
God,
His
why
time
did
will
I?
come. I don't know if it's against the Saints though. They're pretty stout, their defense.
Mhm.
So we'll see what happens. But highest projected, that means you're potentially the next week's bag of the week.
Bag of the week. Send that chain over this way, baby.
We got this week's bag of the week was Steve. We'll highlight his last week performance. Steve put up 139 points week 2, won the bag of the week, got the bling. We'll see the bling next week. Unfortunately, due to the technical issues, last night's podcast, forget about
Hey,
it.
forget about it. Besides, Steve ruined it. He's very ugly, and he's just not good.
139 points. His high point takers, Jalen Waddle, 29 points. Bucks defense, 37 points. So I think he had a lot of help with those two areas. Take out those. I don't know if he wins that game, but point is,
Probably not. Oh,
they were in there, so he wins that,
yeah.
gets that W. 2-0, second place behind Kaepernick the future. We'll see where it happens. Although Steve isn't on today, we definitely got his picks for Pick'em.
Yep.
And so we got an exciting week 3. Miami Texans versus I Want to Play a Game. I think host, who we taking there?
The host with the most is going with the Miami Texans. We're keeping it real. Keeping it real. Me and my co-hosts back each other up.
That's right. Do you know who Steve got?
Yeah, he picked I Want to Play a Game. So
I'm never picking dude. Steve. I'm never picking Steve.
Dude. You're gonna let Steve do that to you. So we'll see where that one goes.
We got the battle of the bottom, 24 ounces in Jerry's World, both 0-2. ESPN's currently projecting Joel to win, but Jerry's World made the moves. 2 big trades. He's making the moves. Maybe he felt the pressure of being on the bottom and looking at his roster, saying, "I gotta do something here," which I commend that.
You know what, Joey? I think is as far as that goes, like being on the bottom and looking up. He's used to that. He's only 5'1". He's used to looking up. So he's going to handle this situation, I think, pretty well. And he has with all these moves he's going with. So we'll see. He's used to being like, what's going on up there, guys? So I'm going to take Jerry's World, not because he's short, but because I think Joel sucks. So Jerry's World for this pick. And the commish picked Joel. They live together. So I don't think he could go against him.
Oh, is that what's going on? So
yeah.
Picking the roommate over the brother.
Yeah, no. Brenda sleeps in her own room, and Joel sleeps with Steve. It's an interesting setup.
Choke City, Game of Jones, obviously the host. I'm going Choke City all day. I think Steve. I think we're all going Choke City on this one.
Yeah, we picked the same. Steve and the host as well picked me, and because real recognize real. You all see my roster, right. And you know what? You know what's up, dude. You know what's up.
Should be a good one. Big Dak energy taking on Romo. Steve obviously picked himself. And what are we doing?
I'm going with Romo Cop. I'm officially changing this guy's name from El Panzon Chups to Romo Cop. So whenever anyone hears me say Romo Cop, I'm talking about this guy, El Panzon Chups.
I love if we could get a graphic with Romo's face looking like RoboCop, that'd be it's over. It's over there.
Yeah, so we picked him, and Big Dak went with himself. So we'll see.
So we got a couple of games where we picked different, which is good. We got to make up the lead. We're down 4-3 on the pick'em.
Correct.
What's going to happen at the end of this? Who goes to the winner? Still to be determined. But last game we got Kaepernick the future, Natural Born Kyler's NBK. I love that NBK. It reminds me of HBK, the Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Kid.
I'm a sexy boy.
You think I'm cute. I'm sexy.
Yesterday,
I loved it.
The commish had on the Ultimate Warrior glasses, which is quite the entrance. Everyone can thank Dasky for ruining it.
Yeah, if you hit delete, are you sure you want to delete? And you hit yes, that will delete things. I had to test it.
Yeah. What happens if you hit the red button?
Wait, are you sure you want to delete? This cannot be undone. What is that? What are they talking about? Cookies?
What do you what do you mean undone?
God,
Yeah, but
God.
on this last week we both picked Cap, so Cap predict the future. So
Yeah. So no,
the determining game, yeah,
yeah.
the determining games will be the first three. We'll see if hopefully we come out on top.
I think we're gonna sweep our picks. To be honest with
Hey, hey, you know what? Last night I was watching YouTube and in the recently deleted, never to be seen again podcast from last night, we were talking about how are we going to figure out the host versus the league for the pick'em. And I saw, I was watching some YouTube stuff, and people ate the Pocky chip, the hot chip,
you. Oh, okay.
and
That's
I was
good.
like, ooh,
That's good.
dude,
That's where
it's
they like
good,
sit
but
somebody down and they give them something hot, and then yeah, and we can
yeah,
do
yeah,
it
yeah.
on camera.
What? But it's like a one chip challenge, right? Like
Uh-huh.
have you seen the Pocky chips?
I don't think so.
It's like it's a little bag, dude, with one like super hot chip in it,
Oh
and you
man.
eat it, dude. I was like, that's scary. It's funny because it's a whole group of, it was like a podcast with a whole group of people. I'm not gonna say the podcast because I really don't like it, but it just happened to pop up on my feed, and I saw it was like a 3-minute clip.
King in the
It
Sting.
was,
No, I'm just kidding.
oh my, yeah, it was,
I
it
knew
was.
I knew it. No, I didn't see it, but I just figured. I'm like, I feel like this is what it is.
Dude,
I
so
love
they
Theo
took
Vaughn
it.
though. That guy's so funny.
I like him. I just don't like Brendan Schaub. But Brendan Schaub, like he sits back and he's like, "We're way too old for this. What are we doing?" Like, and the guy is just like it was an honest, it was like an honest assessment of what was going on. Like everyone was like panicking, like, "Yo, this is not good." So I was like,
get called
"Ooh,
911." But hey,
yeah, dude, yeah,
I'm into that idea. I'm not into burning my mouth, but I think we'll beat them. And the thing is, then 8 people have to eat this hot
yeah,
whatever potato chip thing.
yeah,
I
yeah, that'd
mean,
be cool.
I think we pull the room and we see what's up with the guys if they're down with
Yeah,
that.
we'll see. Once they watch it, this will be a good tester to see if these assholes are actually watching.
Yeah, they're not.
So
They're
yeah,
not.
they're not.
They're not. No one's.
They're not. 2 of them don't know English. 3 of them
Yeah,
are, I don't
for
know.
sure. YouTube? Guatemala,
YouTube.
YouTube? YouTube? Okay, okay.
Romo and Camacho have their own text thread in Spanish. They're
Like,
on WhatsApp. They're on WhatsApp.
yeah, they want the WhatsApp version, and you're like, how come it's not on WhatsApp? International rates, and I don't know what. It's a little, it's gonna be a good week 3. We're excited. Thursday night. Who's on deck for Thursday night? Pittsburgh.
The game, dude. Pittsburgh? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure. All I do is watch porn on my phone. I'm not sure.
I don't know what the Thursday night game is, but it should.
What the hell's going on there?
It should be a good one.
Hey, dude.
Hey,
kids not allowed in the court. Coffee, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Get that fucking kid out of here, Judge. You're letting us see all your private information, dude.
Oh gosh, that's it. It's over. Don't look at the folder named passwords.
Yeah. All right, so what's up?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good week 3. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna try to check out that game, man. Bills Dolphins is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Send us some pictures from the spot. It'll be fun.
I think they're.
Do they have seating like cowboy seating, or where you could you run in and you get it? Do you know how their seating works?
I don't know. Like the standing room only.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's unique to the Cowboys, which is pretty freaking genius.
Yeah.
I don't know if
they get all the drunk Mexicans to fist fight each other.
Oh man,
I was here first.
That's the highlights.
That's Black Friday special.
That's the real highlights. Well, guys, we're off to a good start. I think the podcast is trending. We'll see where it's at. I think the last podcast had 1.5 views. So
that half view was Joey because he's so small.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and thumbs up and turn the bell on when you want notifications from us when we're going live.
All right, man. Well, it was good. I like this format. It was quick,
yeah,
to the point, fun.
For sure.
And Steve wasn't on, so that's probably the best part.
Yeah. Honestly, it was just really bad that we decided to re-record.
Yeah. Steve sucks.